Hey, how's it going, guys? My name's Ryan, as you probably already can guess from the name of my YouTube channel, and in this video, I'm going to be showing you how to get Windows 11 to work with your fingerprint scanner. So if you've got one of these cheap $20, $30 scanners, obviously less in the US, I'm here in Australia, so if you've got one of these and it's not working with Windows 11, and it worked out of the box with Windows 10, you might be wondering what the hell's going on. Now, I wanted the same thing back in the beta, and it was not working in the beta, and in the final release it's still not working. So I thought I'd bring you guys a little tutorial of how I fixed it back in the beta, and it carries across into the full version now. So yeah, we'll just crack right into it since it's quick and simple. So the first thing you're going to want to do is find out what the device hardware ID is. To do that, you want to hop into Device Manager. Now, once you're in Device Manager, you'll see under Other Devices the name of your fingerprint scanner, and you just want to double click on it. Now, once you've done that, you want to head over to Details, and where it says Property Device Description, set that to Hardware IDs. You'll get a value that tells you what the vendor ID is, and what the product ID and the revision is. You're specifically after those first two. So, if we just hop into the Microsoft Update Catalog, that'll be down in the description for you guys. Now, this is an official Microsoft website, by the way. It goes Microsoft.com. And this is the Update Catalog for the drivers. So this is where drivers are stored online. So, what we're going to want to search is quite simply, after the USB for \, we want to type the vendor ID number as it is displayed, so 04F3. And then we want to type in the product number, also as displayed. So for that one, it is PID_0C28. Once you've done that, you'll see a couple of things pop up. Now, these are all the drivers meant for this specific device. So, obviously, you're going to want to find the one that corresponds to, whatever your device is. But for me, I just want the latest one I could possibly get. Now, it'll be labeled for Windows 10 Creator Update, which is many, many years old, as you can probably guess. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. There's not been any other updates pushed for this device. So in my case, this is the latest one I've got. So you're just going to download it. It'll bring you up a page that has a, download updates, choose what you want. So we're going to choose this .cab file. If you've got multiple, I'm not too sure, but you want to find the one that has all of the files that look similar to this. So once we've downloaded it, what we're going to do is we're just going to highlight them all and Control-C, or right-click copy. And we're just going to create a new folder, and we're just going to call it Fingerprint. Alright, so hopping into here, we're going to drop all those files with Control-V, or right-click paste. And with that, we've now got our installer file. Now, if you don't have a setup or installer file, what you want to do is right-click this one here that says Setup Information, and then change More Options, and hit Install. In our case, we've got a setup here, so we're just going to accept it. Next, I accept, next, give it a moment. And just like that, we've now installed the driver specifically for our fingerprint scanner. Now, as you can see, it's automatically detected, comes straight up. If we hop into our settings, and accounts, sign-in options, and fingerprint recognition is now enabled. So I am going to remove my old sign-in, and we're just going to set up one. Get started, type in your PIN to verify that it is you indeed, and just go through with your fingerprint scanner. So for mine, I have mine on the keyboard I have. There's a USB pass-through, which is the SteelSeries Apex Pro, I do believe. So just go next. I also have a USB extender that is attached to my desk, which I sometimes have the fingerprint scanner plugged into, but for this, I've got it plugged into my keyboard. Alright, so now you should be able to just unlock your computer. So, hopping over to my phone, if we lock our computer with the Windows key L, here's our lock screen. And my fingerprint scanner, if you just tap it, voila, it's now open. Now, obviously, this will work when you reboot and you start up from cold boot. It'll just work. It's the same as it worked on Windows 10, no difference. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave it a like. Consider subscribing. Like I said in the last video, don't really have an update schedule. So go for it, and I hope to see you guys in another video. Catch ya.